Attorney's Office, and what issues would you first address?
There is a cadre of very good young lawyers in the office who have between 6 and 8 years of experience, and they have never had good, solid leadership. They've had a series of interim people and people who have not treated them well. The district attorney before Mr. Lynn is what got us Mr. Lynn. He had a lot of HR issues and problems. There were some good things about him and some bad things about him. But we have a lot of great young lawyers, and candidly, they're afraid that I'm going to ask them to work hard. And I am going to ask them to work hard. But perhaps I have more faith in them than they have in themselves, because I know them. I've worked with them as a first-line leader, not the leader of the office, and I've seen what they're capable of. And I believe that with those attorneys, with good leadership, we can get in, we can get to solving these problems. My first concern is, the backlog that Mr. Lynn says. At 2.5 years of backlog, none of those cases would have been fileable. The statute of limitations for misdemeanors is 1 year. So the first thing that needs to be dealt with really is leadership. Once we have leadership, we can focus on our serious and violent criminals, get those cases filed, no continuances, get them tried, and make Madera County more safe. Thank you.
David?
Yes, I don't understand what Sally just said. She wants to concentrate on the misdemeanors because there's a 1 year statute, but she wants to concentrate on the serious and violent felonies, which has a much longer statute of limitations. You got to decide which way you're going to go. We deal with the serious and violent felonies. We are also dealing with the minor offenses, and I hate to call it DUI a minor offense, but in many ways they are looked at as a minor offense. I agree with Sally's conclusion that we have a number of extremely good young attorneys in the office. They're doing a great job. We've won 10 jury trials in a row on major cases. We have younger attorneys and less experienced attorneys like Paul trying cases, and because we have a strong leadership structure within the current district attorney's office, we're winning those cases. We haven't lost a case of any significant magnitude in months. The office is exactly where it needs to be. It's getting better, and it will continue to get better. I do agree with Sally that we don't need a constant turnover in leadership, and there are numerous reasons why that occurs, and I can't really talk about those various reasons, but I believe that we need to continue down the path that we're currently going down now. Thank you.
Paul?
Thank you. Well, with regards to the question here of what major issue would we face, honestly, we need to update. The office is really, it's like the 70s when you go there, folks. The public library has more technology than we have. We don't even have barcodes or UPCs on our files. When we can't find a file, we have a system of 2 ladies. They walk around the office looking for those files. And when these ladies can't find the file, they actually go recruit 2 other ladies to walk around and go look in more offices. It's really shameful. I would take exception with the leadership issue here. And, Ms. Moreno was a leader in our office. She was a supervisor. She was actually a peer and a supervisor to many of the folks in the office. When she left to go work for the people of Fresno County, she left us here in Madera to go do something else that she wanted to do. She works for Lisa Smithcamp, who is her friend. Leaders aren't people who leave when faced with adversity. They're folks who step up and actually try to make a change, which is why I am in this race. I've been asked to run here. She said she left for backup. That was 3 years ago. She never came back. She left us. And it's abandoned ship. We've moved on. We've moved on with new leadership. They've endorsed me for a reason, my peers. I will run a normal professional office that actually represents the people here the way it should be. It'll be an office that folks can be proud of, and it will be in the news for the right reasons. Thank you.
Mark, the next question is.